Good morning, guys. Just wanted to go over this ES short here this morning. I have it all typed out, but I just want to make sure that something doesn't get lost or misconstrued in the way that I'm writing it all out. So I think a video will do this more justice. So yesterday was the first day that we finally saw some high time frame supply prints up here. We printed a 2-hour and a 30-minute supply zone. As we're kind of failed out of this whatever pennant flag breakout yesterday. So the way I see it currently is the failed breakout of this higher high and a supply print. And I mentioned that this is the lower low here. I have this labeled as a lower low. This is obviously an ES level, so I'd like to see this on SPX as well. The SPX low is obviously, up here. So depending on where we open, we'll see if we take that out. So want to see a lower low on both charts get taken out for a structural shift, because that's what we need on a trend reversal. You need to see lower lows print and lower highs. So that's what I currently have marked here. So on ES, we already took that lower low. It's a Globex low as well. Grab that liquidity, and now we're going back up. So in order to short this, what we'll have to see is we'll have to watch the reaction here. I'll start off with smaller size, buying myself some time, for next week. Not trading 0 DTEs or 1 DTEs out of the gate, unless I see a structural shift taking place and I can kind of hone my risk, or just, try lottos at the gate. But that's not something I'm sizing early on. So what I'm watching for is this pop. And then if we just keep printing demand, I'm not so interested in sizing that. But I'll be watching for what happens here in this area. So I have that marked as 1. That's the first thing I'm watching. And then if we do start to come down, the second thing I'll be watching is for this another lower low to print, and then a supply to print here. This could take 2 days to happen, or it could happen in 1 day. I don't know how quickly price will move. Also, PPI is coming out actually in 5 minutes here. But I wanted to record this video just to kind of give you my frame of mind. And then here are my downside targets. So if we do get this reversal and the supply print and retrace into the supply zone, that's kind of like A+ for me. But obviously the best risk reward is up here. You're risking versus this all-time high level, because then you're printing a higher high if you take this, right? So I'm looking for this supply to actually work and send us back down. So that's kind of the setup here. The levels I'm watching are this 6236 played a part in holding price up here. 6206 is the previous all-time highs. You can find that this level has confluence if you compare it to the SPX and SPY charts. That's what this level is. And it has the 20-day moving average. So we haven't back tested the 20-day moving average in, I want to say it's like 53 days. I was looking at it, and that's a pretty big outlier level. So that's my first target really for this move. And then I have these kind of psychological levels marked: -2% from all-time highs, -2%, -2.5, -3, -3.5. That's kind of within the realm of possibility for any pullbacks. I don't want to too actively manage these trades, so once I get in these shorts, I'll just be looking to trim into these areas. And obviously I wouldn't want to watch this level get retraced, right? So if we get back over this level, that's my stop loss as a trailer on those puts, should that play out. So these are my targets in red. This daily demand zone, if we do get there, is about between 3 and 3.5%, also within the realm of possibility. So I can kind of see, like, if they grab the liquidity from this daily demand zone and get us back over this previous all-time high, like, there's a lot of confluence here that I really like in this box, but you may see like a quick wick grab of demand and then back up. That would be a really ideal scenario, and I'll have my wish list ready for long. So I hope this makes sense. Let me know in chat if you have any questions. But all right, see you guys.